what's up? Welcome in. If you could hit that like button, I appreciate it. Get me in the algorithm for Christmas, you know? That's all I want for Christmas. Just give me views and likes. Good on everything else. Damn shit don't matter to me. Yo, 5 people in the building. Merry Christmas, man. Hit that like button. That's all I want for Christmas, B. Likes and views. That's it. I don't care about nothing else. We word. I'm about to go up on the live stream. I'm glad to see y'all though. Hit that like button, man. Like,
Looking to reconnect? Make every night a date night with the EV treatments from RexMD. Trusted treatments for better nights. Get started today for up to 95% off at rexmd.com/95. They killed her brother. They shot her dog. And they took her hostage for 400 days and terrifying nights. They raped her. They put guns to her head. They starved her. These are the stories of Israeli women attacked by Hamas. If you are supporting Hamas and radicalized Palestinians, this is what
yo,
you're supporting.
6 people, what up? Deborah, Alexi, how you doing?
When you put on spoon feed to make you mad, you gotta get something make you mad for.
Okay, I don't want to play this guy. Here's what Dirk essentially starts going subliminals at a lot of dudes on Landmark. So we see that rift. That's around the time he starts going and rocking K-Town. You get what I'm saying? So
Live on TikTok too,
they
yo.
were acting like he's banned from Landmark. Now, what happened there? And this is where, actually, I can see this.
That's one of my shows see from.
So it's a Lil Reese reacts to remember Lil Reese's homie. Lil Reese reacts to Leak Lil Durk, Lamron member accused of telling. Now, the reason why some people feel like you haven't seen Reese and Durk around each other as much is that Reese has been put in like this really interesting position where some of the people from where he's from ain't fucking with Durk no more. But him and Durk probably don't have no bad blood to him. So even this interview you're gonna watch.
When like he had some complaints about Dirk and their relationship and the fact that he kind of stopped when at a certain point. Like, what's your perspective on that?
I don't got no perspective on it, but like, I mean, that's how you feel. So shit, that's just how you feel.
How often was you with Dirk back in the day? Like, was
He
y'all?
was around. He was around.
I see pictures of him and Lil Durk in the car, like
He was
just
around.
riding around with him a lot.
He was around. He was around. For sure, he was around.
So put him on Lamar.
Yeah, put him around. Yeah. For sure, he was around.
It's like alright, let's talk about it. There's like a snippet that's going around, like Dirk got a song called Survivor. But it's kinda like Lamar on this song, like he on there saying,
No. So Dirk drops a song, and as much as the thing why Dirk music is always hit, everybody who loves the Chicago shit, Warren Chiracology stuff, Dirk don't be just rapping a rap like Meek Mill be rapping rap. Dirk is rapping about real shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that's really just tapped in, they're like, oh shit, like this is some real stuff that this nigga's rapping about. For example, this. So while he's going through these issues with the block he was rocking for a while, he starts dissing himself and then he breathes a song. And here we go. Check this out. He's dissing those guys. You know, what people don't realize is that
Thank you.
Dirk be saying,
Jesus loves you as
not
well.
like, listen. So he said, somebody's acting like they so sorry they make cheese. I'm the nigga who sent money. Remember, I keep telling you this, the gangster fallacy. Dirk is all validating themselves, saying, yo, they're not the ones that said it right. What's up? They're feeling ignored. Some guys who got locked up, some guys who got shot, they feel ignored. Dirk is reminding them, yo, I've been seeing y'all bread. I've been holding y'all down. Remember, this is ironic because kind of called out, a cop called out Chief Keef for kind of leaving some of his homies to die. So now, it's came back around and against, he's dropping people's name. Murder man, he's dropping people's name. The guy shot my back. He was too scared because Lil Rob shot street shows a street at the end of it. That's just an old life. Interesting. Okay. Now, you got some more. So then, you got your old niggas, your old goons, feeling away. They felt you left them. Now you gotta remember the YSL Woody. There's a YSL Woody matrix that's happening. Street niggas don't like to feel used. Just like a girl that you fucked for one night and never hit her back up. She don't want to feel used. Right? Especially when they think they're that close to like being there with you. They're on the jets with you. They're backstage. Now they're back in the hood. Some Dirk started the Tay Time. And some of the dudes from Lamron. Here we go. Dirk said he gave 500,000 Tay Time. He went up and said, you know, somebody's life. He's like, bro. Says 500K to Kendall. High speed wheelchair music. Okay? So this is making the last thing is you So then there's some type of response. This guy who's from Lamron, his name is Buddha. He put this up on his Instagram. This is Dirk took a picture, I think it's on Lamron, and he puts a clown picture of a Dirk face and the rest of the faces. This is when you start seeing all the hood niggas start saying, fuck Dirk, you can't come over here, blah, blah, they got dare you to pop, like all type of shit start happening, okay? Then, hold on. Then, this guy, Huda, does an interview, and he kind of breaks it down a little bit more. And this is where, like, I'm 22, I really got to say, I think it's more Remo. Remo gave these niggas the biggest. Here we go. So this guy, Puda, and that's why people thought Dirk was messing with him, because when he said gave 500K to Ken, real high-speed wheelchair music, this guy's in a wheelchair, okay? So guy goes on no trip, listen to this conversation. This is one of those. I'm going to take this one.
So that's how Dirk was like affiliated with Dog Pound or whatever.
He was Dog Pound. He was Dog Pound before he
Living there? Or
No, he stayed there.
Yeah, living there.
Stayed right there on 72nd.
so he, oh word. So he lived in Dog Pound, Tay-Town, and Lamron.
I don't think Dirk had no crib on the block, but
Right, probably on live.
Yeah.
Like, he was real.
he had a relationship with Tay-Town first, and that's how he migrated to our hood type shit. So he was best friends with Tasty and Didi. The reason they say Tay-Town, that was it. That was one third rappy type shit.
Yeah.
That's how he ended up down there. You know, us and D-Town been clicked with him. That's how you know everything came out.
So then where did it go bad? You and Dirk kind of not like seeing eye to eye? Because the first thing I seen, I think I was going back and forth on Instagram Live or some shit. I think
Yes, goofy ass get on my live. Piss me off.
and this was before you dropped this song?
Way before.
Yeah, because you was on live and shit, and I guess said they gave y'all like 500,000 or some shit.
Nah. Yeah, he gave that to Food no Shorty no.
He just had some troll and shit saying that.
Yeah, so he ain't give out 500,000. He just talking.
I don't know. I don't see nobody with it.
It was like some
Look
joking shit. That was some troll and shit like.
Who he said he gave it?
Now, some of y'all might be saying, all right, this is good info. What this means. This is the point I'm trying to say. The gangster fallacy requires you to keep elevating. As the gangster fallacy is, you think you're going to keep elevating, but you're going to recycle dudes. And what I mean recycle dudes is that dudes are going to naturally go to jail. Some are going to die. The families of them are going to be whatever. They're going to get incarcerated. They're going to rely on you. And if you think you could ever leave these guys in terms of not take care of them. And then the thing about taking care of them is how well do you take care of them? Because you might be like, damn, nigga, I just gave y'all like 50,000 or 50,000. You might want a little bit more. Because to them, I did a lot for you. I punched a nigga in his jaw for you. I slid for you. What ends up happening is that when you see a situation like this and y'all say, damn, a nigga told on Dirk. You see why that shit happens? And I'm not saying that that's exactly why it happened. But it's impossible to have this be too successful for too long, because everybody at some point gonna feel left out, feel disregarded, feel away. Same thing with YSL Woody. Woody felt that from Thug. Why did Woody tell? The gangster rapper fallacy. Okay, when you close to him, you get locked up or you get jammed up or he finds somebody else he fuck with or a bigger killer or a bigger shooter. He doing him more. Now you back in the hood. You don't get taken on that tour. You don't get that like 1,500 a week. Now like, yo, your baby mama saying, damn, what happened? I thought Thug fuck with you. Yeah, nah, I'm gonna text him. Yo, we need this for this. Now I'm gonna text him. You text him, he don't respond. You get what I'm saying?
You two don't look like it.
Like, not no troll and shit.
So they're reacting. This guy's in a wheelchair. This guy don't even have a fucking lineup. This thing look like he been wearing this white shirt for forever. Nigga, like, look at how this nigga came to the interview. These niggas are now reacting to Adam or Remo asked him a question. So you think Dirk gave them other niggas 500,000? Because you know they don't got it. So now you don't think that make them feel away? Because Dirk is commenting that shit.
But like,
They gave it to them like they need help.
hell no. You talking 500,000. And the people gave it, hell no.
Yeah.
I'm
This
thinking
just shows you the streets, man. And it's easy to get drunk, power drunk, when it don't take that much to control people. But here's the thing, you start building up bills you gotta pay for life. Otherwise, shit, and here's the thing too. You don't only have to pay for maybe they did something for you and now you paying for their lawyer and their bond. And I'm not talking about murder, I'm just talking about like they beat somebody up or whatever, right? Now, when they get out and they go rob somebody and they get caught, they gonna hit you like, yo, we need bond money. When they gonna get shot because they got beef in the hood with some other niggas, they gonna hit you, yo, we need you to pay the hospital bill. So you can understand as the rapper, you're like, yo, bro, what the fuck this guy even do with me? Like, what the fuck? Yo, we need 30, bro. We need, bro, like, yo, they just locked up. Why he locked up? Man, he went to that party he was into with so-and-so. I ain't gonna lie, he shot that nigga at the parking lot, bro. The whole time you think, what this got to do with me? You better get up off that 30 grand. Because that nigga gonna start feeling resentment for you.
what you talking about? Nah, I ain't. Your question was, did he give him 500,000? No.
But so what actually started you guys having issues though? I couldn't really get the bottom of it when I was going through shit.
I ain't gonna lie, with me and Dirk, it been him, it's different. Like I ain't.
Here we go. This is every streaker and super successful gangster rapper story. You're gonna hear it right now.
I ain't not for him for the same reasons everybody else not like shit. Like it's more personal with me. Like I was with him, dealt with him, and it's like he was coming for me, calling for me. Yeah, they were on my feet. Like he looking at me as an asset. Shit, he making sure I'm around. He making sure I'm with him. I get shot, get paid last time.
He's saying Dirk hit me up every day till I got paralyzed, and when I get paralyzed, he ain't got no more use for me. Well, now is the time I need help the most. I'm in a wheelchair. I need this, I need that. My mama need this, my mama need that. I can't provide it no more. I'm in a wheelchair. I need you now, bro.
The most I calls stop coming through, stop, you know. And he hit me on some shit like he apologized, all that other shit, but shit, right after that, ain't shit get better, you know. Shit,
Like
was what it was.
I just said, he was looking at them, I gotta get something this shit. I wanna do that shit. Like how he's watching, he actually got with that shit. You know what I'm saying? He grabbed it. You get what I'm saying? Like
on the road, like you ever gonna do it, like I mean on tour house type shit, like when you actually got with it. That's why I'm like,
So when was y'all like, yeah, when was you Dirk really rotating heavy? Like, what year is this?
When I got older,
when you really
like-
got you around?
when I got older, like he started coming to get me like 2015 shit. Yeah, like 2016 is just kidnapped me and shit. We just gone.
And this is
We
before.
grabbed him and Muda. Y'all grabbed me and we grabbed him and Muda. You get what I'm saying? And shit, basically we performed the unreleased song. That shit wasn't even out. He just getting the feel of it type shit. Shit, we was finna get the paperwork and shit together, but you know, everything. I came home. I'm still on the streets doing what I do. I get shot. Moody got locked up and shit. You know, shit just went downhill.
And what year did you get shot?
I got shot end of 2016, December.
Can you break down what happened that day?
Regular ass day. I'm going. My mama tell me go to the store, get something to eat. Grab a car, go grab something to eat. Go to the gas station because Foley wanted to get some blunts and shit. Random car that was just sitting in that motherfucker.
I see somebody said Dirk probably gave his people a lot. He did. Dirk did more for street niggas in Chicago than any rapper I know did for anybody. But the problem is you can't do it for life. And you can't do it for everybody. It's never about the 9 times you said yes. It's the 1 time you said no.
Virtual primary care at Atrium Health. House calls have evolved.
Merry Christmas from Grand Canyon University.
The spirit of Kentucky meets tropical punch. Jim Beam Pineapple. Best enjoyed together.
Welcome to our first Innovate.
Open Sound is the system that makes guys the next stage of innovation.
I've been wearing shocks for the last 2 years, and I really think that this is my favorite design that we've come out with.
The most impressive thing, again, is in the lack of sound. I put them up pretty high. I asked my camera person if they could hear me. They didn't even know I was playing music.
Oh, you used to hit me up every day when you wake up at 9 o'clock. Now I text you, take 3-4 days to respond. Maybe you respond in 2 weeks. Bro, I don't even need you I don't even need you for that whatever I texted you for. Damn. Oh, you treat me like you try to like I'm not saying niggas and women, but it's just like that's how people's mentalities are feeling. Damn, you already said, man, in 2016, I think like kidnapped me. I'm going everywhere. I'm on tour, I'm going everywhere. So now he gets shot. Let's see how it changed.
Got it done. You know, we did what we did. I got hit. And shit like that. You know, I was finna come home, though. I was finna bring my mama her food.
Yeah.
Down the street from my crib. I was right by the crib, 3 blocks away.
So what happened? The ambulance came?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I fake. I'm right there. I ain't know my lungs collapsed. Some just send me. My brother who got shot with me, he just right there, let me breathe type shit. Ambulance finally come. I feel it's like I knew my mama. It's like I heard my mama. Seeing he can't breathe, I raised my hand and tried to, let her know I'm still there. But when I got on the ambulance, that shit, they said I just went out type shit. They know they had to bring me back type, all that goof ass shit. I was in ICU for like 2 weeks. Then they sent me to inpatient therapy.
Was that the first shootout you ever got in?
Nah. I've been shot before that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I got shot on my foot twice, like 4 months before that. Like in August, summertime.
And the last time you got shot, how many times did you get shot at? And where at?
My back, I got hit once. Hit once in my back. Shot in my spine. It just stuck down here. My lower back on the left side. I still got a bullet in my foot when I got shot in my foot.
Bro, you're saying you got shot another time again after this?
Yeah. After I came home, I had to go right back to the hospital. Keep a baby on the way when I got shot. My baby mom was 2 months pregnant.
See, when you got street niggas, you inherit their issues with them. You got a baby moms. You know his baby mom's the first anytime he get in an argument with his baby moms, your baby mom's gonna say, "Nigga, why don't you hit up Dirk for that shit?" Knowing that Dirk probably gonna respond to him in like a month. So you not gonna start feeling crazy.
Just like everybody. The ones that you see with me, those ones that was there. I'm my mom. I found out I had a baby on the way when I got shot. My baby mom was 2 months pregnant. I'm dealing with this and being finna be a father. So that shit was crazy.
Did you know the whole time you were in the hospital you were able to walk again, or were they?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I seen, all right, you had dropped What's the Bat? That's the name of the song, right?
Yeah, What's the Bat?
Damn.
Alright.
The nigga, OTL Twin, I think he was the first person to respond. He had said some shit.
I ain't even know Neville was gonna speak up.
Bro, he wild as hell.
surprised me.
He said,
I'm damn. That's no, you know.
Where you from? You from Lamar?
I'm from 6 days. I'm from North Raised.
So it's kind of like y'all block kind of like split up a little bit. It seemed like
No,
some niggas with dirt
got
and then some.
that gravitate to the money.
Yeah.
Everybody else, we still got we a family. Everybody else.
So essentially, you said like maybe a couple people like pick the money, which is Dirk, and they started telling me, "Fuck up, nigga." You know what I mean?
I'm still up. It's just for probably went to jail. They're gonna they come home. You wanna go with the money and shit.
So you're saying that Dirk tore the block apart?
No, we still together. He ain't do that. He ain't got enough power to do that. We still together.
How come Reese and Dirk, we don't see them together anymore?
But you gotta ask Reese. I don't know.
He's not very forthcoming.
Reese always will do his own thing. So shit, that's just how he feel. Gotta ask him.
For sure.
I ain't get Reese back on the he got all type of shit. Oh man, he ain't gonna fuck with nobody behind closed doors. If he fuck with Dirk, you'll see it. Whatever they got going on, that's them. That's his right.
Because the thing is, like, Dirk's probably the hottest he's ever been. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of got like a new life with the music shit ever since like him and Dirk did the song. It kind of like turned his career back up.
Drake, you know?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Him and Drake did the song.
Yeah.
So it was like
crazy.
Wow.
To see it though.
Yeah, so it's like that's why people confused because they would think like since he just reached like a new level of fame, he fucking with niggas like y'all and
That's
Reese and
crazy
shit.
though.
Now he ain't.
After Bond died type shit, remember he deactivated his page. He ended up texting my phone. I was random as hell, like, yo, little bro, only reason I had his number saved, I had that same iCloud type shit.
You talking about Dirk?
Hey man, he hit me like I'm sorry. He woo, I ain't been myself like woo, I'm finna get my shit, make sure I'm on the brothers getting some money. Woo. I tell him like, hey man, that's your shit. Come on, we don't motherfucker waiting on you. He alright, I'm sorry, little bro, love you. Love you too. He chopping up after that. Push Ice came out, tell me pop out to the video shoot. Shit, right after that, his shit went back to how it was.
Which video shoot? Back in Blood video?
Back in Blood.
You're in that video?
I was down. They ain't even put me in that video.
You is in there.
I am.
Yeah.
I ain't see.
Crazy boy. He said.
Yeah. So what I see.
So this guy is saying that wait, was he in the Back in Blood? So basically, he said that he's still waiting on Dirk. He said Dirk kind of like almost makes him feel like he about to get back in, locked in with him. But he said pretty much Dirk would text him a couple times and just stop mentioning, stop responding afterwards type shit. I don't know. Is he in there? Do you see? He's in a wheelchair. I don't know if we see somebody in a wheelchair in there. Do we? I don't know if we see. That's not him, is it? Is it? Nah, I don't know. Anyway.
I didn't see me in
Back in
that.
Blood video.
Well, they shot that one in Memphis, right?
No, we shot that in the
That was a whole lot. Yeah.
No, they shot that
went to the other one.
in Take-Time.
Okay.
Shot that on 59.
Where you shoot the video?
On 59.
And where is that? Is that?
That's
Lamar on
Take-Time.
But you're saying that after you went to that video shoot that you guys just stopped communicating?
Ain't no shit just went back how it was, you know? It just went how it was, shit. I been a couple months type shit. You know? It ain't shit though.
Why are you on the like the whole fuck them niggas type of?
That's the troll. You saying fuck everybody that's with me. You steady saying my name. You know when I'm fucking with each other. Why just bringing me up? Then you get on my Instagram trolling, talking all type of crazy shit. I know I'm just. You wanna keep saying me? I'm gonna use that. Turn off your dumb ass.
What do you say on Instagram?
Bunch of nothing. Sending fake threats and all that other shit. Somebody reason motherfuckers safe and all that other shit. I'm not done.
Okay. So it's not just over no money though. It's deeper than that.
Ain't nothing.
A lot making that y'all niggas.
That's what be blowing me.
They
I can't even respond to that type of shit because they'll never understand. They gotta be shit to know.
I seen two different things that they say on the internet. They're saying that y'all niggas is jealous that he ain't signed y'all niggas and gave y'all some money. And there's another situation where niggas saying that y'all was mad because he signed Lil Zay.
Hey,
Anyway. So you get to realize basically what's it seem like in Chicago? They're looking at it. Oh, Dirk jumped from hanging with Lamron niggas who probably was because again Dirk's a millionaire and very visible. Dirk can't slide for himself and can't be like the muscle or whatever. They're saying I went from Lamron to other guys. There's Tay-Town and even Tay Savage, who's not Tay Savage, but he spoke on, you know, because he's cool with the Lamron dudes. He basically said,
saying, but he didn't really even know who Melly was at the time. Know who, you know what I'm saying? Who, like, who with that shit.
That, like, basically, like, he see what's going on type shit, like, watching motherfuckers. And I remember when you first came home, you was, like, shouting out ducking OTF.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, around that time, you get Tay Savage basically almost confirming the rift.
So, it's on, shit, it's on. You know, we studying that shit, gang. Like, we studying them pictures and all that. Just like they is, you know, they is.
That's why I said, like, cause I just, this is crazy you said, I just seen, like, Dirk mentioned some shit like that. Like, basically, like, he see what's going on type shit, like, watching motherfuckers. And I remember when you first came home, you was, like, shouting out Dirk and OTF and shit like that. Like, that relationship, you don't really have it no more or something?
Nah. That relationship, nah. Yeah. You know, Dirk is Muslim, though, so, you know, I really...
That's also the key. So you get to realize there's a time Dirk, you know, he starts getting into religion, but that's when a lot of feeling Dirk is not only distancing himself from, he's distancing himself from kind of everybody, but most notably the people on Lamron are feeling it, you know?
Well, but the best for him, you feel me, bro? Yeah, like I said, I fuck with the Lamb, you know, I'm on whatever they, you know what I'm saying?
So, you know, when situations like that happen, like, are there ever people, like, in between that be trying to, like, prevent certain things, or,
Yeah, it'd be a lot of that.
So
when situations like that happen,
what
like,
he said fuck with him.
You know, Dirk is Muslim, though, so, you know, I really want nothing but the best for him, you feel me, bro? Yeah, like I said, I fuck with the Lamb, you know, I'm on whatever they on type of shit.
Okay.
So, you know, situations.
Okay. So you pretty much, you know, you get to realize there's some type of rift that's kind of happening there. Now, just to kind of put everything together when it comes to that is that the reality is this, man. You know, as much as some of y'all are very shocked that maybe somebody's cooperating or whatever, it's possible to keep these street dudes happy. Even if you're the guy who pays and do whatever, you're trying to, you know, look out for everybody. Because at the end of the day, just like how this Huda guy said, is like, you know, he said it directly. And this is why there's a constant, you know, regurgitation or like recycling of street dudes is that, yo, when you get paralyzed, respectfully, you're of no use. You know, if they're seeing you as muscle, you're kind of no use, right? Now maybe if I got a personal relationship with you, and by the way, you know, shout out to like Barney, like, you know, Barney fucks with Derek, but like some of these guys is like, no, right? So anyway, here's the point. Unfortunately, I do believe Dirk moving around these guys here, fucking with these guys here, these guys get mad at him, whatever. So then he distanced himself a little bit from backing up from everything, because in the last year, this is why I said maybe Dirk knew about this completely, because even with the Tay-Town dudes, right? Like, you start seeing, normally how you see Dirk move around and with dudes, you saw Dirk a little bit less in the last year. And what that kind of told you is that, you know, he was doing a lot of stuff, like, yo, I'm a Muslim now, his dad is around more, you see him with the guys. Maybe it wasn't just him finding faith. Maybe it was him realizing, like, yo, and you hear from some of these snippets where he's saying, yo, I hear you telling, I hear you telling, I hear you telling. And he's basically saying, I'm the provider, I'm this. He started backing up from people and probably realized, like, this shit gonna come down crashing. Get out of Dodge now. But he can't get out of Dodge like AK1. Let me start changing the narrative. I'm getting closer to God. I'm spiritual now. I'm starting communities, programs for the kids. Doing all type of things, and essentially these are the things that are going to result in maybe affecting if I get brought down with some of this shit later. I'm donating to the mayor. I'm doing this and third. So if you ask me, I think Dirk a year ago that
there's some bad seeds and some people who you used to fuck with that are getting into trouble. And you gotta imagine, if you a shooter, you get into trouble, right? You get into trouble. When you go down, when you get interrogated, the first thing they're gonna say to you is that we know what you did. Only way you can save us, you gotta give us someone more attractive. Someone sexy. Personally, I think that's Dirk Banks. And it has been for a while. So for him, he was like, let me try to change that narrative that it wouldn't incentivize, especially Chicago police or law enforcement to go after me. But that didn't, that's not what ended up happening. The feds came, okay? Okay. Very interesting day. Y'all are spamming a few things, but I want to be very correct anytime I say some stuff. Hold up. Give me a second, chat. I know. I'm hearing a few things. Kind of don't know. Just give me 1 second. Hold on.
Mr. Jenkins told me charcuterie boards are just Lunchables for adults.
The college football playoff quarterfinals, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day on ESPN.
Jarlsberg melts so easy, it makes every cheese pull so creamy, indulgent, and
holy
cheese. And that. Jarlsberg.
Cheese. Toyotathon is on at Town and Country Toyota, and we're celebrating with our Double Zero sales event. For a limited time, enjoy zero money down and zero payments until 2026 on exclusive offers across our entire lineup, including a 2025 RAV4 LE lease for just $309 a month for 36 months, or a 2026 Corolla LE lease for just $189 a month for 36 months. Don't wait. These offers end soon. Visit Town and Country Toyota, located inside the 485 Loop, and celebrate Toyotathon today.
I see what y'all spamming. I'm trying to, again, at this point, we don't have a thirst to try to be first. What we do is we have a thirst to be more accurate, right? No matter when we report it at this point, we the biggest, right? 1 second. Hold up, all right. Let me see. Let me see what's going on here.
What's up, man?
What's going on, Wag?
No, I never met him. What up, bro? We live. What's the word, brother?
Listen, people tell me there's a lot going on. Everything's happening all over the place. They say, yo, you gotta call Whack wax the ear to the streets, the exposures, know the truth. What's going on?
I mean, we on here 8 feet, me, Flacco, 600, Luke Perry, Reggie White, my man, Chaz, Ghost, you know what I'm saying? Prince, I mean, we've been live about 2 hours. What's going on? What's up?
I don't know. I'm asking you. I'm seeing Flacco report some news. I had to come to you to try to clarify.
What did he report?
He's reporting something about Rap-A-Lot and Jay Prince.
Damn, Flacco, you went up all right. Well, this is what I got from my sources while I was on here. They just sent this to me. It says, breaking news, the feds just raided Rap-A-Lot Records office and residents throughout Houston and islands in Belize tied to hip-hop mogul Jay Prince. I don't know. They just sending it to me. So this dude, he sent me all, he the one sent me the loaded dice and all that type of stuff. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. I hope it didn't happen, but that's what they're saying.
Hold on. What do you?
What's up, man?
That might be cap though. I mean, I don't know what Jay Prince and them would be into. It seems like they do pretty legit shit.
Wait. You said you don't know what Jay Prince gonna be into.
Everything I see with them is legit. They own a bunch of businesses. They you know.
Listen to me. The fans have been on Jay Prince for 30 years. He just was such successful at just beating them out their own game. Me personally, I don't think he's doing anything wrong. He's a successful businessman, you know. We got our little issues, but who knows what people are saying and what they know. I don't know. Yeah. That's just what they sent me. Like, you know, but he has been, you know, having his run in for like 30 years. And you know when you can beat the feds like that, you know how that goes.
That'd be interesting.
Who is this nigga, yo?
Okay, I don't know. Zach. I'm gonna go with no. But again, you know, I see a few people has hit me that say, nah, that's not true. They said no feds have raided Jay Prince. So that might be just a Trojan horse. Who knows? I think people are watching this whole 6ix9ine thing unravel. Well, like 6ix9ine got picked up by the feds. We know Dirk got picked up by the feds. And people are trying to, you know, just throw shit in the mix. Hoping or speculating that this is happening for real, right? Nah, I'm not buying that at all. I'm not buying that at all. I'm not buying it at all, man. Also, a little bit, like I think, after spending like 2-3 decades avoiding the feds, I don't think the first time they come catch up with you is 2024. Because I would think that, at least at this time, even if you were doing any bullshit, like you'd probably do the least amount now. So I don't know. Now, granted, we do have to put, just a disclaimer in the air. Wack do not get along with Jay Prince, right? So we don't get along with Jay Prince. However, Wack is not known to lie. That's a fact. He's not known to lie, nor is he known to make up stuff, especially if it can be proven otherwise. And, I guess he's going off on a source. And the reason why I'm going to say we're going to wait is that Wack is not standing on it. He's saying, I heard this. The guy has been accurate before, allegedly, but I'm not stamping it. So it might just be all BS. It might be BS. Somebody says, listen to Back Again and listen to the front Back Again lyrics. Blast his ass. I don't even ask when it comes to cash. They catch him. Blast his ass. I don't even ask when it comes to cash. Jam, get out that jam. I give him 50 and gotta ask again. He was catching Merce way back then. That's when the Mac was in. I don't get rid of the green. Whatever. Jeez. Yeah, I'm not. I'm pretty sure I got some people in Houston. I know a few people in Houston. Let me get like a little. I'm gonna just whittle my thoughts on that. Okay. I'm gonna pull my thoughts on that. Y'all think that the Fed is doing a sweep? It's kind of ironic. Everybody keep getting locked up, right? It's a little bit troubling too. No, if I definitely mute, like I just have somebody said go into journalist mode, like it's gonna. So here's how it works when a raid, right? For the purposes of the raid being done correctly, no one's gonna know. Now here's the thing, obviously Jay Prince is just not Diddy level. If it was Diddy level, if there was a raid going on, there's police outside your house while the raid's going on, right? Or not police, the media's outside your house. First of all, from what I've heard, this is what I've heard about Jay Prince. He has an extensive catalog of things that he owns. He owns farms, live products, stores, islands. Like, it's actually kind of, feels like more he's like diversified his portfolio than some guy who just only owns he owns a lot of music, entertainment stuff, and then he doesn't own like regular stuff. And what I mean by regular stuff, like, you know, owning apartment buildings or stores locally, or, you know, like someone told me that he owns, I can't remember if it's like livestock that produce a certain amount of milk, a cow. I don't know what the hell. I was just like, word? I wouldn't know. I was like, that sounds smart, right? Now, we all do know, I always told that a story. 6ix9ine told me when he was in there, they had him down there for like 12 hours. They said, we need to, for you to get out on this time, you got to snitch on everybody you know. And he did his thing, and it was 9 trade dudes. And then all of a sudden, he said,
sad to say, Lil Durk has been booked, man. It's gonna be a lot of videos coming out about Lil Durk, man. This is honestly sad, bro. I'm gonna keep it a being. Like, this is actually sad, like genuinely sad. Lil Durk literally had I don't want to say such a promising career, because he still has his career right now. He has his album out in a month. He had, like, Lil Durk, much positive going for him. Like, this case for him is how I see if King Von was still alive for the FBG Duck case, like, he would have got booked the same way. And they're gonna pin everything on Durk. There's already snitches, like what Rex said. There's a murder involved, murder for hire. They're probably gonna come with a RICO case after. This is not state charges. This is federal charges too. So it's very, very, very much different.